Wisdom, the final frontier to true knowledge. Welcome to Wisdom Trek, where our mission is to create a legacy of wisdom, to seek out discernment and insights, to boldly grow where few have chosen to grow before. Hello, my friend. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, your captain on our journey to increase wisdom and create a living legacy. Thank you for joining us today as we explore wisdom on our second millennium of podcast. This is day 1357 of our trek, and it is time for our 3-minute mini trek called Humor Unplugged. Our Thursday podcast will provide you with a clean and short funny story to help you to lighten up and live a rich and satisfying life. Something to cheer you and provide a bit of levity in your life. We are told in Proverbs chapter 15, verse 30, a cheerful look brings joy to the heart. Good news makes for good health. We are also encouraged in Proverbs chapter 17, verse 22. A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a broken spirit saps a person's strength. Consider this your vitamin supplement of cheer for today. So let's jump right in with today's funny, which is titled, Don't Want Any More. Since 2020 is a census year in the U.S., we should be all filling them in this month online. This short snippet is appropriate and hopefully will bring a chuckle to your life today. Mr. Smith cautiously approached the door of a house, stepping over all sorts of toys on the porch. He rang the doorbell and waited. After several moments, thinking maybe the doorbell wasn't working, he knocked loudly on the door. A bedraggled-looking woman finally opened the door, with one baby on her hip, another clinging to her leg, and two others chasing each other through the hallway. Mr. Smith shows his badge and said, I am Mr. John Smith. I am with the U.S. Government Census Bureau, and I am taking the census for this year. He then asked, Are you Mrs. Darla Jones? The exasperated woman replied, Yep, that's me. Mr. Smith made a check mark on his clipboard and said, Thank you for verifying that. Then he asked, How many children do you have? Darla sounded a bit impatient as the baby on her hip started to wail, and then she replied, You see them all. There are 4. Mr. Smith dutifully marked his clipboard again and then continued, May I have their names, please? Stuffing a pacifier in the baby's mouth so that she could hear herself, Darla finally replied, Eenie, Meenie, Miney, and George. Mr. Smith wrote down the names, cocked his head to the side curiously, and asked, Okay, that's fine. But may I ask you why you named your 4th child George? Mrs. Jones let out a big sigh and chuckled, Because we didn't want any mo. I hope that brought a smile to your face today. If it did, pass that smile on to someone else. We could all use a kind smile each day. And our Thursday thought is from William Shakespeare. What's in a name? That which we call a rose, by any other name, would smell as sweet. And our verses for today is Philippians chapter 2, verses 9 through 11. Therefore, God elevated him to the place of highest honor, and gave him a name above all other names, that at the name of Jesus every knee should bow, in heaven and on earth and under the earth, and every tongue declare that Jesus Christ is Lord, to the glory of God the Father. And just as you enjoy these nuggets of humor, please encourage your friends and family to join us, and then come along with us tomorrow for another day of Wisdom Trek, creating a legacy. If you'd like to listen to any of the past 1,356 treks or read the Wisdom Journals, they are all available at wisdom-trek.com. And I encourage you to subscribe to Wisdom Trek on your favorite podcast player so that each day will be downloaded to you automatically. And thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide, your mentor, but most importantly, I am your friend, as I serve you through the Wisdom Trek podcast and journal each day. And as we take this trek of life together, let us always live abundantly, love unconditionally, listen intentionally, learn continuously, lend to others generously, lead with integrity, and then leave a living legacy each day. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, reminding you to keep moving forward enjoy your journey, and create a great day every day. See you tomorrow for Philosophy Friday.